Teardrops are falling where you are tonight. Then you ought to be here with me. Loneliness calling where you are tonight. Then you ought to be here with me. 'Cause with you if you think about me where you are tonight, then you ought to be here with me.
So I've been taking ukulele lessons with Lani since 2003 and just enjoying learning all about ukulele and all the great songs that she's been putting out for us to learn.
I've been playing ukulele since I was about 13, which is a long time ago, but I started taking lessons with Lanialoha about 10 years ago, and I got my Aloha maybe about 5 years ago. So, and I've been playing it ever since, and we have a lot of fun teaching people about Hawaiian music here in Chicago.
I'm Rima Kurtulis from Chicago, and I've been taking lessons from Lanialoha for about 7 years now, and I absolutely fell in love with Hawaiian music and culture and other aspects of her from my very first class. And if it wasn't for Lanialoha, I wouldn't be owning 2 Aloha ukuleles. So anyway, I have to thank Lani and Aloha for making my life so much richer.
你好，我叫凯尔. Hi, my name is Kyle Ferentell.
How old are you now? How old are you?
13 years old.
It's alright. Yay! Right on.
My name's Lilis Yeti, and I'm 11 years old, and I got private lessons with the ukulele. And well, the reason I signed up for it because just ukulele is a fun thing to do, and my teacher is retiring this year, so I wanted to give her something to remind me about it. And she's been teaching for 37 years at the same school, so this is a big thing for her, so I wanted to sing her a song with my ukulele.
And I've been taking classes with Lani since the beginning of the year, and I have absolutely no musical background whatsoever. Didn't know anything when I started, and because of Lani and the ook, I now understand a little bit about music and music theory and what notes sound like, and the ability to listen and to possibly even sing.
So my name is Zach Willett. Today is my 3rd lesson. I taught myself about a year ago, and Lani's been helping me unlearn all my bad habits. And what I do is I work as a hospital chaplain at Rush University, where I work with both pediatric patients and geriatric patients. And I've been able to use the ukulele most often on the geriatric psychiatric floor, where patients are there because of pretty severe dementia, or often it's because their dementia presents with a lot of violent impulses, so they're not able to be at home any longer. And we're not a long-term care facility. It's just short-term for the patients to be there to sort of get stabilized and get their diagnosis and medications worked out. And it's not a very happy place. So every other Thursday, one of my colleagues, a chaplain from Cameroon, and I go in there and sing songs that they know. And we started with church songs, because that's what the Cameroonian and I both knew. And then we realized that the people responded even better to oldies and folk songs, and especially for some reason, cowboy tunes. And so it's been fun to have Lani's help expanding my repertoire and wildly increasing my skill set so that I can support the singing along that the patients do. So one more thought about the ukulele music with the older folks is that these patients often don't say anything to their family members, to their doctors. Sometimes it's because that's where their brain is and the function for speech isn't there. Which is why it's that much more remarkable that when the music starts, not only do they speak by singing the words, but they know every verse I can play. They know more verses than I have in my books. And it's interesting to watch the nurses and doctors respond to that. And it's good for my soul, and I believe it's good for the soul of the patients as well, to be able to, even if they're not necessarily expressing themselves, because I pick the songs, they don't, you know? I think there's enough in each song that they get to speak to their experience somehow. The other way that I used the ukulele so far has been with my pediatric patients, mostly for special occasions. Christmas Eve, I went in and we sang Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree and Silent Night, which sounds great on the ukulele, and Jingle Bells, Dashing Through the Snow. I forget the other Christmas songs. But you know, the pediatric floor of a hospital is not a great place to spend a holiday, especially Christmas, when you wish you could be with all your family. So it was a special joy to bring them a little bit of music and some smiles to their faces. I've also done a special version of You Are My Sunshine. I rewrote the words for a patient as she was finally going home. She had been born in our hospital, and she spent every day for the 10 months of her life she had spent at our hospital. She'd never been home, and we couldn't send her home without celebration, and we couldn't have celebration without some music.
My name is Julie Greenberg, and I am a circus performer. And I picked up the ook because I've always been musical. I've liked combining music and circus, live music and circus, and I like it when the acrobats actually play the music. And for me, as I got older, I found, I'm in my 40s now, I'm doing less acrobatics and more personality performing, and it seemed like the ook felt like it had a natural place in the circus for me. Here's how the lesson's helping. I think anybody can look at a chart and figure out what the chords are. What I had a difficult time doing and had really no concept of how to do was to make those chords musical and to understand that really it's like the strumming patterns. I could look at somebody's strum, I couldn't figure out a way to break that down on my own. And so that's been the best. And then also arranging, taking a song and let's say you get the music online, but it's really been made for a guitar or for a piano or for something else, and I feel like this is coming here. I've learned how to think more musically for the ook, because it's different. So even in different places, like even if you'd have a chord progression for a guitar, it doesn't translate exactly. Or, I mean, you could play it, but something's missing. So Lani has shown me how to, oh, well, if you want to translate that to ook completely, this is where you could go. Again, adding to the, no pun intended, the flexibility. Like the ook is, I found it to be the most flexible instrument.
My name's Phil Timberlake. I've been studying ukulele here at Old Town School with Lani for about a year and a half. And I'm a theater professor by trade and an actor and singer. And so as I kind of fell for the ukulele sound, I've been working on using it as a way to accompany my singing. And I've been really drawn to some of the old classics, so that's kind of what I'm working on right now. So this is an old tune by Kurt Weill called "It Never Was You." Maybe it's true, I found her in the star, in the cold, in the blue, but it never was you. It never was anywhere you. Yes, I thought for a moment